Today's episode of Literally is sponsored by Lowe's.
KJ's here and my son, Johnny, they're together because, well, I think we should just get into that. Why are, what's going on?
Why are you here, Johnny?
So what's going on here with you guys?
Friendship is a beautiful thing. And I met Johnny about 6 years ago, unofficially. And we actually only started hanging out really like a year ago.
No.
Yeah.
A little more than that.
Maybe a year and a half ago, properly. You know, like staying at each other's houses, sleeping in the same bed, stuff like that. Just chill.
So you guys are you officially living at his house?
I was at one point. I moved out of my house for maybe 2-3 weeks.
No, it was like a month and a half.
I feel like it was more.
Yeah. And then
could have been.
KJ has a wonderful son.
Oh, he's great. He's the best.
Yeah.
Sasha, yeah.
Shout out to Sasha.
Sasha, we love you. I may steal you one day.
But we were doing alternating sleepovers based on.
We did, based off of Sasha's schedule, you know, because I have Sasha 50% of the time. So if I had him, it's difficult to. Well, I've done that though. I don't know how much we want to share with the people right now. I mean, come on.
I think this is all.
Hey, look, I'm a young dad. And this is what happens when you got a 3-year-old and you're a young dad. You either, you have to sacrifice a lot of time, but also when you have amazing friends who also enjoy the company of your child, it's like kind of a golden ticket to have fun with your friends and still have your kid. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But yeah. It's definitely.
How old are you?
28. Turned 28 in June. Yeah.
Dude, you are young. You're a young dad.
How old were you when you had Matthew?
I was 29.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how was that? Were you already you were already obviously a beast.
Yeah, I was like in the middle age of my career, my middle age.
How do you do that?
Survive? Or just...
How do you manage the time? How did you manage the time?
Oh.
Because that's something that I'm actively dealing with right now in my life.
So for what it's worth, I started making choices in my career about... First of all, I brought the kids everywhere I went, on every location.
Really?
Yeah.
As babies?
As babies, everywhere. Like
and Cheryl would come around with you too?
Oh, she loved it. Because my wife Cheryl was a makeup artist, so she understood the gypsy life. She understood location and hotels
got it.
The caravan of circus.
Do you remember that, Johnny?
Do you remember any location?
Well, you're a baby though, probably.
I was a baby.
Yeah. Because by the time they got, the other part of it that's key though, is by the time they got to school and there's like established friendship groups and the schoolwork.
Right.
Starts getting legit.
Yeah.
You can't yank them out like that.
That's so true. I just had a interview with a school that he's going to start going to this year. And it's like he's going from preschool to like kindergarten, I think now. So, and I think
kindergarten is like, there's a lot of homework, man. He's going to have an hour of homework in kindergarten.
No, I think it's like pretty serious.
Do at this school. I don't know if I'm allowed to say what school it is, but
don't.
I'm not going to. But it's the realization of, as a co-parent, like who both of us kind of work a lot, being like, well, it's actually, I mean, I understand that once he starts going to that school, he's going to start developing interests. It requires way more investment and time and energy. But they were asking us, like they were interviewing us to see if we were appropriate candidates.
Well, because listen, also, actors poison the well all the time. I mean, there's so many irresponsible show business people in the world. They're like, you know what I mean? They're like, whatevs.
I don't even know if they knew who I was, though. They should, though.
They haven't watched Riverdale? Wait a minute.
Whoa.
It's a preschool?
There's more than that.
I mean...
Well, it's not a preschool. It's a middle school or elementary school.
Every element... Isn't like Riverdale required watching at elementary schools, like The Outsiders?
I feel like he's being disrespectful now. I just want to chime in and say, I feel just the angle he took there felt not...
Really?
Yeah.
I don't feel disrespected.
Glancingly disrespectful?
I'm gonna rephrase that. Not disrespectful, but he's big dogging you right now.
Oh, I'm happy to be big dog. By the way, I'm happy to be big dog by Rob Lowe.
You know what I'm getting off of KJ right now?
What?
And I know it's not the same. Like I know there's a big cultural difference. But I'm getting like, you could be an Oasis. You could be one of those Oasis brothers.
It's just like fucking, that's the music, isn't it? It's just like, it's fucking good.
That's
why I do it.
Tell him, what do you think about Maroon 5?
Jason Mraz?
No, but that's
What's his
shot.
name?
You know,
What's his name?
no, Adam. No, but there's that
Adam
famous
Levine.
quote where he's like,
That sh-
the guy says, "You inspired me," and he's
Oh,
like, "Well, how did you get that from us?" It's
Yeah,
mean.
yeah.
They're pretty mean.
I haven't seen that one. I love Oasis.
They're the best.
That's a compliment.
So good. Okay, so we digressed. So you
My
guys,
movie.
you're doing okay. Can you announce what this movie is? I've never met anybody, by the way, who has more movies going on that you can't talk about.
Wait.
I'm talking
Whoa,
about.
hang on.
Whoa, he loves that compliment. Let me tell
Actually,
you
no, I don't, because I don't want to be that guy who we all know who goes, waiting on a big project, brother.
Oh,
waiting for this to lock in.
The
It's going to be
Instagram
really
story
big.
of like
Yeah, something
huge
big brewing.
announcement coming soon.
Oh,
Like,
is that a
dude.
thing now? Instagram? Do I need to start doing
Yeah,
that?
I started following you the other day. I saw that you started following me too. I felt good about that.
Yeah. I mean, we
Um,
giveth and we taketh away. Dude, we're homies.
Yeah.
What? So wait. So Instagramming like a big announcement coming.
Yeah,
like that.
there's just people who talk a lot. They haven't worked in 2 years and they talk about this big thing that they got coming up that they're so close on. Not that it's, I'm not trying to.
By the way, when I was young,
When I was young, he
I would
says.
when I
Kill
was
myself.
first when I was first
Kill
working.
myself.
When I was like 20 and like going on auditions I had no business going on, I would tell everyone.
Right.
I remember doing that, being like, I've got this amazing opportunity,
Yeah.
like as if it was already there.
But that doesn't
and, like
but
big,
that doesn't go away. Like because that's part. Like I
no. I feel like I've overcorrected. I will tell them. I won't say a
I
word
only
about.
tell like you or
We
someone
talk
else.
about everything,
But I feel like
yeah.
those people who still do that are the same people who show you their self-tapes.
Oh, whoa, no, that's
But by the way,
No.
most people do
wait,
it.
No, they
Yes.
do.
Yes.
They do not.
Yes.
Yeah.
I swear to you, Rob.
I'm throwing up in my mouth.
Or talk about, hey, I had such an interesting tape I did recently. You got to see this character I got to do. Where I'm like, well, you didn't really totally get to do it, did you?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a tape.
It's a weird one because it makes me feel really uncomfortable.
Well, don't overcorrect to where you don't talk about anything, because then you end up like when I was super, super, super good homies with Tom Cruise, hanging out all the time. It's like we're 6 hours into hanging out on a Saturday. We're getting a slice of pizza in Westwood. Tells you how long ago this was. People still went to Westwood, and in LA, walked around freely. He's like, I'm like, hey man, what's gonna go on for Thanksgiving? You gonna be in town? He's like, oh yeah, no, I got a thing I'm going to do.
Got
and
it.
I'm like, what? Well, what is it? He goes, yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing with Marty. And I'm like,
Got it.
Martin Scorsese? Yeah. Holy shit! Wait, what? Who's in it? Newman. I'm like, what? Paul Newman.
Color
So,
of Money?
like,
Color
yes,
of Money?
Color of Money.
God, that movie rips. By the way, I wouldn't mind ending up like Tom Cruise.
But why would he not be forthcoming?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I know why. I know why I
Why?
wouldn't. Why I haven't.
Can I
It's
tell you what
because
I
I
would
don't
do?
want to sometimes sound cocky.
Bro, I would, the minute, if we could replay that day, the minute I hopped in the car with him, I'd have been like, dude, I'm doing a fucking movie with Martin Scorsese. I would have been like, I'm that guy.
There's an earnestness to being excited about an opportunity, I think, that's authentic. As long as
Sure.
you're
I'm not putting it on my Instagram,
Yeah.
which is a different thing.
I get it. I would.
Can
Put
I,
it on my
can I
Instagram.
make a different point real quickly?
Yes.
I told him before we
It's so
came
hot
in
in here,
here.
by the way.
It's really hot
It's
in here.
boiling.
It's hot in
I
here?
might have to take my shirt off.
Do it.
I'm
Do it.
sweating.
Do it. Oh,
Please take-
do it.
KJ,
Do it.
take
Do
your
it.
shirt off.
Do it. It's hot. It's hot in
Look
the
at him.
studio. He
Just for a
doesn't-
second.
Hot.
There we go. What is going? Okay, yeah, let's do this. This is the way to go.
I have to. Otherwise, I have something else to go to after this, and I'm sweating through my shirt. So
What
it
do you
makes
have
no
after
kidding.
this, dude? You don't have anything after this.
I
What do
got
you
a
have after
big
this?
meeting with a big director after this.
I think I know what you're doing after this. You're walking down Santa Monica Boulevard. That's what you're doing
No, I'm just
for
kidding.
this.
Um,
who's
I
kidding
told him
who?
before we came in here, now that he's shirtless, you have a special ability on your podcast. A guest will be telling a story. Like, for example, you'd be like, tell me about how you got cast in Riverdale to KJ. And he's like a minute and a half into the story, and you're like, exactly. That's like when I met Francis on The Outsiders, and then just like hard cut to 10 minutes later, and you've been talking the
It's
entire
not
time.
true. Okay, what is true? Here's what's 100% true. First of all, you've heard the stories too many times because you're my kid. So you're rolling your eyes at the stories. But it's a mutual shared experience. But I think I'm very good about letting my guests talk.
Yeah.
I'm letting them take their shirts
KJ,
off.
what do you think about that?
I think so. I think you are.
Have you ever listened to this podcast once? Be honest.
Patrick was on it.
See?
And I listened to Patrick's. Not the whole thing, but I listened to some.
Schwarzenegger was great, right?
Yeah.
He was
good.
so funny.
We love him.
We love Pat.
We love Pat.
Shout out, Pat.
Okay, are we doing Manscape on the chest?
I trim it.
Mm-hmm. I knew it.
I had to trim it.
Okay, tell me about the tattoos.
The tattoos are currently being removed right now.
No way.
Yeah, I've had a few removal sessions on this. The only one I'm not removing is this one.
How long does
Tell them why. That's a cool story.
Yeah.
Well, because I got two of my best friends, and it's got a little of all of our cultures in it.
But there's a Samoan element to it. Right?
Samoan, there's Maori, and there's a bit of Armenian in there because one of my friends is Armenian. But I'm tired of covering all my tattoos up.
in the makeup chair?
Oh, I just got more and more tattoos on that show. I think out of resentment to the fact that I had to cover my tattoos up, but it just obviously made my life really way harder.
Yeah, Archie doesn't have tattoos.
But I was shirtless every week, and so I had to cover my tattoos
Let me
up.
ask you a question.
Yeah.
I when I was a kid, Archie was a cartoon and a comic book, and he never took his shirt off. I don't think Archie ever took his shirt off.
Yeah.
Ever. Archie? In the
No.
Archies?
Yeah,
Never.
I guess that was the difference, that we were making a more subversive, darker kind of adaptation off of the.
What do you got going on over there, Johnny?
Yeah, what are you
I'm
doing?
trying to FaceTime someone to just see what they think about what's
Who?
going on.
Who?
here.
Mikey?
No, a former guest on here that we just mentioned.
Pat.
This show's gone completely off the rails. This is the young Hollywood. This is, if people want to know what's going on in young Hollywood today, this is what it is. Who do you think would win in a fight, you or Zac Efron?
I'd probably say me. I'd always back me. And
Yeah.
if you ask me if
You're
I would,
Samoan. I wouldn't fuck with a Samoan.
but if you ask me if I'm getting in a fight with anyone, wouldn't be right for me to say them. I would always back myself. I could be Dwayne Johnson. I'm going to say I'm going to win.
I like that.
Yeah, and I'll go in believing that I'm going to win.
So did you grow? How much of your childhood was in Samoa properly?
No. My dad grew up in Samoa, but I grew up in New Zealand.
Oh,
Yeah, I grew up in New Zealand. My dad grew up in Samoa till he was 18 and then moved over to New Zealand to study in university.
Okay.
Yeah.
But his dad, your dad's a chief.
My
right?
dad's a chief of the village that we're from in Samoa too. And as am I of a neighboring village from his village.
That is so sick.
Yeah. It was a big thing with my dad because my dad's father had the title, it's called a chief title, of the village that he's from, called Mota'a. And then when my dad's father, my grandfather, passed away, my dad has 5 brothers, and they decided that my dad would be the one to inherit the title. But it's quite a powerful title in Samoa.
I got to go to that part of the world.
It's cool. You guys should come.
Johnny doesn't like to travel.
I loved Hawaii.
Nice.
When we went to Hawaii, that was awesome over there. Loved it.
You should come. We're going in like a little bit.
Yeah, in like a week.
Really?
We're going back. Let's run it. Let's run the game back.
I'd love to stop by.
You should come.
Come by.
Love to.
And by the way, if you're listening, you can come too.
Yeah.
Rob, did you watch the movie that I did or not?
Which one?
To be honest.
Which one?
Well, this is why I'm here.
I thought you were here just because you're always around
Whoa, dude.
John Owen
Whoa.
and you were hanging out.
That scene, now he's big dogging you again.
What? I'm not big dogging. I'm being honest.
100%. Doesn't know about your
Rob,
movie.
I'm here because I'm promoting a movie.
A big movie.
I thought you were promoting the movie you were about to go do.
Oh, I'm sweating.
He has a big one coming out.
See,
Yeah.
I didn't look at any of the research
I knew it.
because I know you guys
That
so
is
well.
hilarious to me, by the way. I love that.
Well, then take over the show, Johnny, and do what I should be doing as a responsible host.
KJ, do you have a project coming out soon that I should be excited about? Maybe with, that appeals to a specific, audience or...
No, see, you don't lead the question.
No, I would say, okay, tell me about the map that leads to you, a film coming out on Amazon
He knows about
where you're
it.
starring alongside Madeline Klein, who's wonderful. And it's a sort of tugs on your heartstrings, romance drama. Tell us more.
This sounds great.
It's a beautiful movie.
When does it come out?
It comes out August 20th,
Holy shit.
and we shot it in Spain, Italy, Portugal, some in the States. It's a beautiful.
What's it called?
The Map That Leads to You.
Map it. Okay, that
Amazon Prime.
That tells you everything you need to know.
It's based
Well,
off
it's based
of a
on
book.
a big book.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
IP.
Yeah.
So it's romantic.
It's very romantic. It's quite sad. It's quite sad.
Boy.
But I had a great time. I loved it because it was the first time I've got to play my own accent.
No way.
Yeah. Other than in New Zealand on the soap opera I was on when I was 16. But it was very different for me to do that. I don't know if I like it or not.
Because
Because I feel like me.
mm,
I feel like I'm just me. I don't know how Americans, and some of the greatest actors, by the way, or any American actor, when they're playing a character, it's interesting to me because I don't know if I there's no separation for me if I'm doing my voice. You know what I mean?
oh, I see. So you always have to do a American
I've always
accent.
had to, yeah. As soon as when I came over here, I've always had to, and I've gotten used to that. And I think it's acted as if the first line between and the biggest line between me and whatever character
That's
I'm playing.
really, it makes perfect sense. I never would have thought of it that way. That makes perfect sense.
Right. But then shooting this movie, it was cool, and I was excited about it, but I was nervous about it because I wasn't sure I would be good. I don't know if I'd be a good actor. It's just me. I'm basically playing a very close version of myself in that movie.
It's with one less barrier, using your real voice.
Right.
Johnny, have you seen it? Did you bring your tissues and cry?
I haven't. He won't show me this one yet.
This
but
is one you're going to watch like with a
I'll watch it.
girlfriend.
Well, I told him that. I said all of our friends' girlfriends
Oh.
and mom. By the
And
way,
my
mom. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Cheryl?
Lowe is going to lose her.
Does Cheryl like those kind
She'll
of
watch
movies?
it 5 times.
And I don't mean this to sound disparaging at all, because I said this directly to Anne Hathaway's face. I was like, it's mommy porn.
Right.
It is.
I can't believe you're invoking that story.
No, I get it though.
It is.
Those are
Her big movie she did. I was like, it's.
But
But she was like, what?
The
I'm like,
idea of you.
I go, it
but
is.
I understand her reaction because it sounds like a pejorative, but it's
It's not. No, because there's look, when I go to a Bruce Springsteen concert, that's daddy porn.
yeah. Well,
Got it.
It is.
Got it.
Yeah.
Or the Eagles or something.
Yeah. It's like there's no woman in the world.
Masculine soap, Yellowstone. These
Yellowstone,
things.
daddy
Yeah,
porn,
yeah,
yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Speaking of porn, I'm looking at you with your. I think I can't let this go unchallenged.
You want to take your shirt off, man?
I don't think I can let
Why
it go
don't you
unchallenged.
pop top?
Take it off.
Take
I
your
don't
shirt
think I
off.
can do it.
Have you ever
Okay.
done it yet on this podcast?
No, this
Whoa.
is the
Let's
first.
go. Take it off.
I can't let some young buck come fucking eat off my rice bowl.
Whoa.
Let's go.
Can't do it. Won't do it.
All right, pop top. By the way, this is our podcast now.
Whoa, beast, Rob. Whoa, he's a beast.
You look good, dude.
He's actually a beast.
You look good.
Is it? It's not terrible.
Yeah, the Ozempic's working.
I just missed a
Thank
call
you.
from Jason Schneidman.
No,
Do-
take it.
really?
Take
Yeah.
it.
This
I
is the
just
guy
missed a
that
call
does
from
our hair.
Jason.
Get him. Call him up.
Should I?
Yeah.
'cause We're debating whether I should take my
Whoa,
hat.
hold
wear
on.
my hat on. Yeah, let's go chicken arms. No,
Whoa,
you look good.
Whoa, dude.
No, you don't look like chicken arms.
Do I have to go full, you think?
No, you look good. You look good.
But do I look like I'm hiding something if I have my shirt
Well,
on? Be honest.
I'm
be
about
honest.
to put mine back on. It's very short.
But see, here's
Hold on.
the
Because
question.
he's a
When, at
beast.
your age, you want them to frame low so you see those abs. At my age, I'm like, put this fucking what camera is it? Make sure you're doing me a solid.
It actually is too hot in here, though. I'm not going to lie.
It is hot in here. It's a little hot. I'm going to do all my podcasts.
You guys
like this
beasted me.
now.
Okay, I'm putting my shirt back on.
Whoa.
now.
Hold on.
Not now.
Then I
You
look.
shamed me into
Then,
doing this.
by the way, if you put your shirt on, then it's just a father and son that are shirtless on a podcast. That's really weird, bro.
it's because it's not weird now.
But it's not weird now.
No, it's not
Oh, wait,
weird at
here's
all.
Pat. Hold on.
that is crazy.
Wait.
That is crazy, dude.
Wait, what do you
Answer
get?
it.
What do
Hold
you-
on, let me get Pat. He's going to judge us. He's going to judge us.
He's a Schwarzenegger. He can judge.
Who cares?
He's going to judge us, guys.
Let's get the old man on the phone. If we're going to get judged. Let's get
Um,
Arnold. Should I try to get Arnold?
Well, I have a good. No. I mean, he'll be like, "Why are you calling me?"
Yeah, he will for sure.
No, but
will.
honestly,
hang on,
let's be
wait.
honest.
Hey Siri, FaceTime Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Do I look good? Be honest.
You look okay.
Shit.
You look okay. You could look a little better.
Oh, my hair
honestly.
looks fucking.
Should I do some push-ups? I'm going to do some push-ups.
Okay. Rob looks really good. You know when you looked your
Don't
best?
put your shirt on. Don't put your shirt on.
I can't. I'm actually sweating in here. I'm actually sweating. Are you sweating?
I'm a little
No.
hot.
Pump that thing up as much as you can, dude. If you can.
I don't think I'm getting Arnold.
Look at.
I like
No.
that necklace too.
Thank you. Nope, no Arnold. We tried. That would have been fun.
Okay,
I
so
feel like the hat needs to come back on for this. I feel like
I took mine off.
that's
So
No,
what keeps you up at night, Rob?
boring.
what keeps AI taking over the world.
Oh my gosh.
Keeps me up at night. Also gets me excited.
When you called Johnny and I and started telling us about all that,
that you have,
you ruined the day almost.
I said you have 5 years to establish yourself.
So all this stuff is it who are you hearing this information
From the real dudes.
Okay, and so what kind of stuff are maybe you saying that it's growing? AI is growing at a 500%
Yeah,
rate
it's growing.
per quarter.
These are the people who make one of the godfathers of AI. That it's growing. It's learning at 500% exponentially a quarter, not a year. 500% a quarter.
So what does that mean for us?
I think we all got about 5 years to establish in our business our brand and what we mean. And so people will always want to, no matter what machine can do what, they're like, oh, KJ Apa, I love him. I want his stuff as opposed to the stuff that the machines will make.
What do you think that means for mankind?
I take an optimistic view because I believe that knowledge comes from above, and if we weren't meant to have this knowledge, it wouldn't have been given to us, and that our ultimate quest is for knowledge, so that the universe can learn about itself. I think that's at the end of the day why we're here in the first place, is so God or the universe, however you want to say it, can learn about itself. That is, by the way, maybe the most deepest thing you'll ever hear by three men without their shirts.
But by the way, I think
on
that
Sirius XM.
are you putting it back on?
No. Wait.
I got shamed.
One more time. Just let me try, Pat.
I'm putting it on.
No. You have to wait 10 seconds. And then if he doesn't answer.
How long would it take to get my tattoo removed?
You need a lot of sessions.
A lot.
5-6 sessions.
And does it ever fully get removed, or is it just kind of look modeled?
Oh, I did this wrong.
Look
I
at
did
that.
this
And that's how you wear a headphone. That's exactly how you wear one.
Look what I did.
Oh, I almost did that.
Wait, I have a question off of what you just said.
Yeah.
Pause.
No, we can talk like this. This is so a
You said
debacle
so
of
that the
Podcast?
universe and God can learn about itself.
because the universe and God doesn't have free will. The universe and God doesn't have conflict. That's why that's why human beings are created, to experience in the physical realm.
I agree.
Stuff that
I
can't.
fully agree with that. Where did you? I read that in a book.
I probably,
I read that in Conversations with God by Neil Donald Walsh. It's one of my favorite books. And it's about a guy who's talking. He has this revelation. He's an author, and he starts talking, having a conversation with God, and writes it down. And literally asks God very, just like a lot of questions that we would ask if we had that opportunity. But the book was talking a little bit about that.
It makes perfect sense to me. I mean, and look, obviously,
You believe in God.
Johnny, you too, right?
I pray every day.
What do you think
that.
the point of life is?
The point of life is to fulfill your purpose, and your purpose is exactly the same purpose as everyone, which is to grow and learn and experience all of the ups and downs of life, so good, bad, or indifferent, so that the universe / God can learn about itself.
Do you believe in heaven and hell?
I don't know if I don't think I believe in hell, but I believe. I mean, I had a visitation dream by one of my best friends when they passed away, and he took me to.
Whoa! In your dream?
Yeah, and it was like
Look, was I asleep in bed? Yes. So was it a dream? I guess.
Got
But
it,
was-
got it, got it.
But
Right,
that,
right.
That said, was no dream.
Got it.
Was no dream. No dream.
Yeah. How do we explain things like that? This is, by the way,
For everybody listening, this is eventually where it gets when we get to the fire pit at night.
yeah.
The
of
cigars come out. Usually the
course.
cigars would be out right now.
Of course.
And what's going on now is exactly what's happening. Like I might be having this talk with you or another one of Johnny's friends, and Mark Foster
Sure.
Foster the People.
Shout out Mark.
He's our guy.
Yep.
We go deep, and then I look over and Johnny's on his phone
I know.
trying to talk to Patrick Schwarzenegger
Whoa,
about his
dude.
abs.
Whoa.
Well, you are.
So you're doing.
You guys are big dogging me now.
Yeah.
I've already talked to Johnny about his phone usage.
He has. He told me I'm on my phone too much.
But you know when I really got you the biggest one? Should I say it?
Yeah, do it.
Is when you were on the phone and your mum was talking to you, and I said, dude, you can't be on your phone when your mum's talking to you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm
You did say
surprised that he got away with it at all with his mom. His mom rides him hard.
Oh, word choice.
Oh, Jesus
Pause.
Christ.
Pause.
Jesus Christ, Johnny.
Pause, dude. That's really gnarly.
It's not.
What are we all doing here? Let's be honest.
I don't
Rob
know.
hasn't even watched the movie. I
No,
thought I was coming
yeah.
here to promote my movie. Just wanted to chat.
You just wanted to hang, dude.
Well, listen,
Well, I wanted. We were talking about some really good stuff, and I just want to go back and talk about that. So,
what character was that?
you were the radio host. I've always wanted to play radio host.
Really?
Welcome back to Literally with Rob Lowe. Okay, so we have Johnny Lowe, we have Rob Lowe, and we have a bunch of guys over in the other room. Rob, you were talking just earlier about God and the universe. All of these kind of interesting topics. What do you have to say about that? And do you believe it?
That's pretty
That's
pretty,
really,
pretty
first of all,
good.
that's really good. And it makes me feel like I could be a way better host.
Well,
No, you're
good. Then you learned something today.
You know what I like about you though, Rob?
What?
You're so you. No, honestly. And that's to me the point of
Well, you
Like,
missed
so
it, dude. We all had our
it took
shirts
me a
off.
long time.
Oh.
Right when I get to something
Is
good.
that Patty Schwarzenegger?
You missed it.
What up?
What's up, Ace?
KJ took his shirt
Put it
off.
up at the microphone. We hear him. We all took our shirts off on the podcast.
Wow.
Well, I had to because it was boiling hot in here. It was 150 degrees in there.
Johnny, did you take yours off?
Yeah, it was not a good sight. They said I.
bet.
What? All right. Well, that's enough out of you.
You're recuperating. You were sick this
That's
week.
right. Thank you.
That should
Yeah.
make him more shredded. That should be a
Yeah.
good thing.
That's true.
Uh-huh.
Are we lifting this week?
Are we lifting?
Dude, my shoulder's really bumped.
I actually, yeah.
You're still. No one has gotten more sympathy for longer off of an injury than you with that shoulder.
It's true. I've been milking it hard.
Hard.
Call Neil Elytras.
We can do legs.
Take it up with him.
We can do legs.
We can do legs.
He's sick of me. I think he doesn't want me back.
Where are you at a photo shoot or something?
Yeah.
Of course.
What do you got? What are you wearing?
I'm shooting another Tommy Hilfiger.
All right,
All right,
hang
well,
up. Hang up.
dinner on you, I guess.
All right,
KJ
dinner
says
on you,
hang
bro.
up.
Well, I'm coming to Santa Barbara tomorrow.
Oh, good.
I know. Catherine was texting me about it.
Oh, wait, I'm not going to be there. I'm traveling.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to Chicago tomorrow.
Well, then I guess I don't know. I mean,
Well, you can come up and
Well, if I go, we can just
come
go
up
use
and play
the
with the
spa.
dogs. Come up and play with the dogs.
I wanted to jacuzzi with Rolo, but I guess
I know.
I'll come up with Sash.
Okay, let's go. Let's do
I'm
it.
down.
Let's do it.
All
I
right.
will enjoy the rest of the podcast. I'll be here.
Enjoy your
Be
photo
here.
shoot.
Oh my
What
god.
were we talking about? It was good.
Bye.
You being
I mean,
you.
this is a really good peek, though. I think into what my life is like.
Okay.
There's a lot of this
Okay,
that goes on.
This is what first I want to just explain something.
Yes.
I think
I'm going to stop you right there.
Why? Why? What was your spider sense? Think
that
he was
could not
gonna
have been
say?
more perfect. By the way, that was the best one I've heard in a long time.
Oh, that's yeah. Oh, that's your bit. You guys do.
Hold on.
Yeah, you guys have a bit where somebody's about to say something important, and the other goes, "Let me just stop you." right
Have
there."
you always felt that way? Because in my mind, and don't interrupt me, it took me a while to really start stepping into me. I just have to be me. That's all I care about. I just get to be me. No one else knows what it's like to be me. And for a long time, I tried to try on all these different characters in my life, especially when I was on that TV show, trying to figure out who I was. I started on that show when I was 17.
Wow.
And I dealt with a lot of stuff. And I think part of that experience, what I'm so grateful for is I could have got locked into some other vibe, but I eventually, through recovery, actually, and my relationship with God, realized all I have to do is just be me. And my question to you is, have you always been like that?
No. And I think, look, all three of us are in recovery. And I think it's no accident that you finding your true self comes part and parcel with getting into recovery, because you can't be in recovery if you're not authentic with yourself. You can't do it.
Right. You can't do the work either.
No, you can't stay sober, you can't get sober, and you can't do the work.
Got it.
So I think if you, we're in recovery, we're out in the rooms and talking to people in our lives, and most people in the room who are out there have authentic.
Yeah.
They are their authentic self, I think.
And it's hard, honestly, when you're in, being in the public eye, I did feel this like need to be cool. Like I had to look cool. I had to present myself in a way that I knew wasn't me, but I thought I cared so much about the perception of who was KJ. How do people see KJ Upper as? And it was a really unhealthy thing. But when I talk to other people who've gone through, similar things, it seems like, I've gotten to a place where I can talk about it and I'm not embarrassed about it. It's kind of a normal thing. But I can't imagine what it was like for you, because you were you were such an, back then especially too, in those prime years, you were an icon.
It was different time, because there was less, like, now everybody, what people watch is so segmented. Like I can remember, like I'll walk around a mall with my brother Chad.
Yeah,
right today.
Love Chad.
He's the best. And these like 13-year-old girls will start going berserk because they've seen him in Pretty Little Liars. And the rest of the people in the mall have no idea. And that's today's version of it. In the old days, like everybody watched the same thing because there was so much less content. So the intensity of it was like you couldn't escape it. Like my guess is, if you're walking down the streets of Vancouver on location and you see a group of people coming to us, you're like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
And then there's another group, different demographic, whatever, and you're like, oh, I'm going to be fine here.
Yeah. And then you walk past and you were fine and you go, how come they didn't recognize me?
That's right.
What would give me?
And then you're pissed off about the fact that they didn't recognize you. And then when people do recognize you, you're pissed off about the fact that they're recognizing you and you have to deal with this. Now I'm like, after coming off of that show, like I got so much attention on that show, getting off of the show and not getting the same amount of attention, I really had to examine my thoughts, because and like take a step back and be like, okay, why am I thinking like this? Where is it coming from? Because I wasn't happy when I had all the attention. I'm now not happy not getting any attention. And I think it all comes back to me not actually being okay with myself.
Right. Yeah.
And at that point in time, I was also really struggling too with that. And I think recovery helped me. What the most beautiful thing about recovery is, and you guys both do this really well, like I'll call Johnny in the morning and we'll just be grateful about like the weather. And the day can only get better from there. Or we'll just look at each other and be like, we're so lucky. We're sitting at Jones on 3rd eating a burrito and we're like, dude, it doesn't get much better than this. That's why I'm so grateful for recovery, honestly, because it allows me to just be happy with really, really simple things.
Yeah.
What is your what's your protocol? Is it a gratitude check-in every morning?
We just kind of naturally do it now. I mean, KJ and I are similar, I think, mindset wise, where we're such high achievers that work can really like get the best of us if it's not moving the way we want it to be or expect it to be. So I think we check in a lot on a concept that we're all familiar with of like things don't happen on our timeline. It's on God's timeline and you have to be okay with that. And then the sort of most important, most obvious fact that we overlook, which he just referenced, which we're always, and I think it's an accountability thing of, one of us will call the other one and I'm like, people aren't reading this script. It's taking forever. He'll be like, I haven't heard back on this thing. And I'm like, look where we are, dude. Or he'll say that to me. And, we're living in LA and we have, beautiful places and beautiful people around us. And I'm like, what the hell do we have to complain about? And then for a moment, at least, it's all fine.
Right.
And then your human, conceptually disease-riddled brain creeps back in a couple hours later and you're like, God,
it's funny that you got the bug, but Matthew didn't. Staying at your house the other day, Matthew's up at 6. He's like at the tennis court. And I'm just like, whoa,
he's a total normie.
You're just,
My other son, Matthew, he's like his mom.
Right.
By the way,
total normie.
Speaking of Matthew, I was talking to Mark Foster and we were like, maybe we go out on the fishing boat this weekend. And I was like, we were both like, that sounds so fun. Let's do it. And then, I don't hear anything. And then Mark calls me 2 days later. He's like, Matthew's engine blew up.
You didn't hear this story?
Well, it's my favorite part.
Whoa.
I'm like, oh, well, I'm glad you know.
He's so cool. By the way, Matthew could be one of the coolest people I know.
He's very cool.
But the fact that Mark knew that before me, I was like, dude.
I don't know. Well, because it was he had an engine fire on his boat. And this is my son, Matthew, out on the islands when they were testing the engines. And luckily he had his engine guy with him. And they were fine, but it was a little bit gnarly. So yeah, the boat kind of blew up.
I love guys that just go on their boat and just fish.
Yeah.
They're just simple guys. They're always good people and they just like going on their boat.
What I exposed both. It's so interesting as a dad, and you'll get this having a son. You expose your kid to as much as you can, and some things take and some things don't. Both of them had piano lessons. Matthew hated it. Johnny still plays and is great. Both of them fished. Johnny is not into it. Matthew literally has a commercial fishing license. And you just, one of them decided they really enjoyed alcohol.
Johnny picked up a drink. He loved it.
Yeah.
Matthew picked up a drink and said, I like it. I can take it or leave it.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's different.
Johnny said, give me that drink. I want it.
And the drink. And I was like, that's my boy. That's my boy right there.
Yeah.
By the way, can I point out, you've got a little bit of my St. Elmo's fire haircut and literally the exact earring.
Making it about him.
I am. And the shirt, denim, white, open t-shirt, that's the Outsiders thing going on right there.
Right.
What's the Outsiders?
Can I point out?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, wait, what?
I actually haven't seen it. I'll
I
be
haven't
honest.
seen Riverdale either.
Well,
see, I knew
you
it.
haven't seen
I
the
knew
movie
it.
that
Just
I'm
bring
here
it
to
full
promote.
circle. He's going to big dog you this entire time.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Do you know that Johnny read for Jughead?
yes.
Do you know that
yeah.
story?
He told me
KJ,
that.
story.
He told me that.
No, the best part of that story is that we had a bit
We had a running bit
for
about
years.
Yes.
Because his longtime agent, Richard Weitz, would sort of disparagingly
Richard Weitz, my who basically runs WME, I still thinks that Johnny's a charlatan. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's why I left.
And he's like, oh, I mean, could have been Jughead.
He would just call.
That still to this day is
Could have been Jughead. Yeah. We love you, Richard. We love you.
Yeah, we love you, Weitz. I know you're listening to this. Could have been Jughead.
Yeah.
All right, what else do we need to cover? This is where I wish we had live call-in. I feel like this would be a sick live call-in podcast.
Yeah,
right
it
here.
would be sick, actually.
And you could go, Roanoke, New Jersey, go ahead, like Larry King.
Yeah. I mean,
we've covered a
what
lot.
can we talk about?
We've covered.
Oh, I know. Can we talk about the movie that you may be doing? Because I know what it is. Johnny told me.
Oh, he can't talk about
it.
that.
Can't talk about it.
I was specifically told not to.
Yeah, no, I get it. No, I really do get it. It's
By the way, he's talking about the other one too.
this guy
Yeah,
who you're going to play. I was a guest on my podcast.
You're kidding.
No.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's
There's a
incredible.
lot of mysterioso going on here. You're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what you should do sometime on this podcast is we have a conversation where we can't air it and you just go, you do like a boop for like 10 seconds.
I want it to be, I like the messiness. I had Eric Roberts on the other day. He got up and went to the bathroom in the middle of the conversation.
Rob, what do you care about most? I'm serious. What do you care about most in life? What kind of takes up the most space in your head in the day?
Hair.
TikTok.
He looked at me so earnestly.
Why don't you ask John Owen
I can answer this for you.
Okay.
His hair, TikTok, a steam room and a sauna, golf, his dogs, his IMDb star meter.
That is not true. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, but just sort of what it implies.
Oh, the
right,
implication
the
of the
implication,
IMDb star meter.
implication.
I don't know if that's true.
I agree.
I don't know if that's true.
No. I get that you're doing a bit, and I don't disagree with the first part of it, but the IMDb
Oh, his
star
wife
meter.
and kids, we'll put somewhere in there.
I think
Are you guys somewhere in there?
I would love to get a glimpse of to be in your brain for like 10 minutes. Because I think that it's really nice in there. I think it's very happy in there.
It is happy.
You're a happy guy.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
that's true.
And I think, I imagine, what do I imagine? I think you have a really good self-dialogue to yourself. You talk to yourself quite healthily. You compliment yourself a lot in your head, which is good. Do you?
Narcissism, yeah.
While I look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can't seat him across from mirrors at dinners.
Oh, John
So
Owen.
the TV show that you wrote with your dad,
Unstable.
which you've never seen.
but I've seen parts of it and I understand the gist of it, which is basically you are like hypercritical of your character.
Yes.
So where did the inspiration come from? Because you aren't really like that with Rob.
What do you mean?
I mean, with Johnny. Yeah, he's like that in
What are you? What?
No, Cheryl's way more like that.
No, but he is. Well,
Cheryl's way more
my
like that.
mom's is gnarlier. It's more
Yeah.
when my mom comes at me with changes she wants from me. They're usually pretty intense. My dad's are mostly like physical appearance based, and so they're just like sort of ego damaging, but not that serious. You just saw. I mean, when he was like, "Oh, your hair's it's all like backwards." Insults, veiled sort of like criticisms where he's like, your hair is kind of like mine and that one thing kind of like, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
Or I take my shirt off. He's like, chicken arms, right? So that's where it comes from. It's that kind of stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, chicken
Well, hang on.
arms.
That's a dad thing. That's a dad thing.
No,
By the
I
way-
mean, I go home and I hug my dad and he goes, "You're too skinny."
Mm-hmm.
The first thing he says, "You're too skinny."
Which you might be.
Well, I take that as a
No
compliment.
such thing. No such thing.
But that's interesting too, because what I think about now is I have a son who is going to have a father who is an actor.
By the way, your kid's going to be an entertainer.
I know.
You realize that,
Huge.
right?
I know.
Huge.
And I don't say that lightly because, I mean, if I had a nickel for everybody, my kid wants to be an actor or whatever, and then you meet people, kids, and you're like, oh, it's a fated, destined, just get out of the way
Right.
thing, and your little guy's got that.
I feel like he does.
100%.
I'm stoked about it too. I
He's
want him
the
to be
best.
a big,
See, I would
beast.
have been petrified.
Try not to say beast on this. Have you noticed that? I've
Oh,
been trying
yeah,
not
how
to.
did we?
And I was going to say something.
How did we not? We've talked for what, 45 minutes?
I've purposely tried not to say beast on
We've been
this.
told that
I say it too much.
especially KJ, that
He's a beast.
I say it too much.
That's our thing, a monkey beast.
And I become perplexed because I'm like, I don't know what else
Can you
to use.
Can you tell a story without using names?
No,
We might
enough
have to
with
cut-
not using
We
names.
might have to cut this, but whatever. But he met a girl who he's seeing and enjoying.
She called him a beast?
And no. And
She told me to stop saying beast.
tell the
so
story
much.
about the publicist at least. That's funny.
Oh, he said she said, yeah. Well, I said, well, what did she say about me? Because it was right when we met.
This
and
is a young actress you're interested in, and you're talking to a publicist who's facilitating the meeting.
No, I just had met her publicist, and that's how she knew about me, is because her publicist relayed information about me.
Got it.
And then I said, oh, I was interested. We were on a date, and I said, well, so what did she say about me? And she said, she had really only good things to say about you, apart from the fact that you apparently say beast a lot.
No. I was told it was she relayed that you say beast too much. No. And then I remember asking for clarity. I said, well, did that seem like a bad thing? And she went, yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
yeah, which is pretty beastly.
Yeah, that's beastly. I don't want to end this podcast. We should keep going.
No, so because when I
by the way, is the caffeine?
I feel cooler now. It's cool in here,
well,
by the way.
they turned the air conditioning on.
And I just want everyone to know, I took my shirt off because it was hot. And I have to go to a meeting after this, and I do not want to sweat through this shirt.
I understand. You listen.
I get it, dude. You
Bro,
have a meeting, bro.
You have no. There's no. You can take your shirt off all the. What?
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways.
Should we do legs today? We can do legs.
I can't work
Are
out
you
today.
gonna beast?
Why?
Are you guys gonna beast?
We go to Equinox.
And you're gonna beast there?
Tell everyone.
We're going to beast out there, yeah.
You're gonna monkey beast?
I'm going to beast Johnny in the Equinox.
I'm going to monkey you, you little monkey animal beast.
Are we getting together for sushi or something later?
Whoa. We could do dinner tonight. Should we do it?
I'm down. I just can't. I don't have a babysitter right now. I have to bring the beast.
Well,
Bring
wait.
him.
Where can we go and bring that little guy?
Yeah, I'm down to do anything.
Yeah,
Well,
we can do
burgers?
that.
Burgers? You know, the one I'm thinking of.
I'm trying not to eat burgers right now. I'm trying to be
Dude.
healthy right now.
Oh,
I want to look like Rob at 61, dude. 36 years sober.
There's a lot of medical things you can do
You've
to
been
do that.
sober longer than I've been alive.
That's insane.
Mm.
Been married longer than you've been alive.
That's really crazy.
What's the deal with
I've
that?
been alive longer than you've
How
been
have you been
alive.
married that long? What's the key to that? Because
Getting the-
I don't understand.
Getting the right person. Marrying the right person. Period. Full stop. And then being able to do the work as it comes up.
Yeah.
I mean, underneath those two headlines, there's a lot of different things, but basically boiled down, those are the two things.
Because you don't really hear that often anymore. My parents are still married. They've been married 35 years, something like that. But I always thought I'd be that guy. I thought I would wait for marriage. I thought that I would be with one girl and be married. And then my life took a completely different thing. And it rattled me because I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
life looks so different. But that's the beauty of life.
Yeah. It's not for us to know.
No. That's the most beautiful thing about life is that we don't know what's around the corner.
Mhm.
Well, that's the great, there are so many great phrases in recovery, but the one that's among them, my favorite is, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, it's so true.
That's a great one.
Who's the worst guest you've ever had on the podcast?
Oh, it's,
You can't say
I can't say, but I've had two.
I think I asked you this last time.
I've had.
You get Cheryl on here.
There are,
She came and she was great.
Cheryl's great. She's going to come back by popular demand. People
That, by
love
the way, is the
Period.
reality show that I want to see.
Oh, Cheryl Lowe.
I don't think people realize.
No, they don't. She would have been
Burn our family to the ground.
the biggest reality star in the world.
It would be.
She would have been, for sure. And she's been asked
I
many
agree.
times. Yeah, she would be huge.
She's one of the most interesting characters I've met.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah, she's a character. I need someone.
Her story is incredible too.
Oh, her life story is beyond. But I need that. I need that on the daily. If I can't be with someone who's, flatline.
Got it.
I need some volatility.
Yeah.
And
But her
unpredictable.
Johnny's like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Her podcast did well when she came on.
Huge.
How do you know they tell you?
Yeah, you can look up the downloads.
Ah.
You can just look them up.
So this one has to do well.
Well, we'll see.
We'll do well. You put me up against anyone. Put me up against anyone. I'll
Who's your competition?
Well, don't give them any.
I don't look at it like that.
Good.
I don't.
Great.
I don't look at it like
I
that.
love that.
But I will say, I was going to say something. I was going to say something really good. I've forgotten it.
Yeah.
Oh, what I was going to say was, what is it like working with Ricky Gervais? He's my favorite.
Oh, Ricky is.
You should get him on this next time he's in LA.
Back to Richard Weitz, who represents it. I've only been doing the podcast for almost 5 years. So I don't know what more I need to do to get Ricky on the podcast. Ricky is obviously a genius. And my favorite thing is I did a movie with him that he co-wrote. No. I know he co-directed it. I can't remember if he co-wrote it. But anyway, as a director, the very first thing he does when he gets any script is takes out all the night shooting.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah, doesn't matter. No, working nights. No, not going to do it. Nobody cares.
Yeah. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's such a Ricky Gervais. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. There's a lot of nobody cares stuff going on.
Whoa.
I mean,
From
my
whites?
my favorite was the day when I was doing a scene with Jennifer Garner, and we did
Nobody cares.
we did the coverage, and then we did like a wide shot, and then he goes, "Okay, well that," and they go, "Ricky, we didn't do a closer angle on Jennifer Garner." He goes, "Nobody cares."
Whoa.
That
It's
did
actually
not
gold.
go over well.
Oh my! I'm surprised you went on extras.
I am. Was that post?
That would have been.
Yeah, I think
Right.
that was post.
He was going to say he's too famous.
Oh, there's great people. What do you mean? Liam Neeson's on
Ben
extras.
Stiller's on it too. Ben
God,
Stiller.
Liam Neeson's so funny on it.
He's
Yeah,
amazing.
he's so
That's
good.
is extras. That's the one where he comes in and says he wants to do improv comedy.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
that's the one you keep
Which
saying it.
he's now doing. He's in The Naked Gun.
Which I hope that does great.
I hope so too.
It looks
By
really
the way,
funny to me.
yeah.
I'll send you a link.
I hope so.
Don't do that. Hey, hold on a sec. Don't do that. I can't let you do that. Can't let you get close.
All right.
Hold on, we're not done.
No, we're not done, Rob.
We're not done
You
yet.
can cut it
Fuck.
here if you want, but
All
we're
right.
going to continue talking because I
We're
like
not done
the
yet.
feeling of this.
Well, I guess all the hip guys are doing longer podcasts these days. So why don't I get in them?
Yeah, who's your competition here?
I don't
on this
look at it that
podcast?
way.
Well, if you had to. If you had to.
I don't look at it that way.
Smartless?
No, they have their own. Those guys are great. They have their own empire. Those guys have that's like, you know,
Yeah.
they have an empire, and there's 3 of them. There's only 1 of me.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. It's
If you
like,
had, okay, here's a good question. If you had
If
to
you can
do
find-
your own Smartless.
if you can find
No.
2 more of me,
I'm talking.
then I'll go compare me to Smartless. I'm talking.
Who are the other, if you had to do your own Smartless right now,
Oh,
who are the other 2 people you're bringing in?
maybe this is it.
Is this an enjoyable one for you today?
Yeah, hell
I
yeah.
respect that, but let's say, seriously, you know, your production company comes to you and says, "Hey, we want to do your version of Smartless." Who are your 2 top choice people to bring in?
Robert Downey Jr.
Well, I mean,
And Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons.
Downey's obviously great. That would be incredible.
Right.
So this is, you know, an impossible hypothetical.
And
but
then, and Gwyneth, who is so funny with the 3 of us.
God, yeah.
I mean, that would be irresistible.
Yeah.
It'd be electric.
It'd be great.
They would be your goddaughter,
Mother.
godmother,
Yeah.
Your goddaughter.
Interesting.
godmother. I can't win her.
Interesting. Yeah. I love GP.
That would be good. That would be.
What would you call it?
Jesus.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Whoa. Let's pitch this.
That's actually-
Nobody cares.
hey.
All right, serious.
But hang on. That's
you
a
make us
good
the right
name
deal.
for a podcast.
I'm not doing it for charity.
Literally with Rob Lowe, nobody cares.
Yeah. Yeah. You should.
You should change it to nobody cares.
Literally
Change the name
nobody
of the-
cares.
Literally nobody cares.
Literally nobody cares.
That's the new name for this
That's
podcast.
really funny.
Literally nobody cares.
Is there a headline for each podcast? Like, you know what I mean? A
Yeah.
title? This one should be
Do you
Nobody
know?
Cares.
Do you know the genesis of the phrase "nobody cares" in our life?
No, tell me about it.
I don't know why. Why is Richard Weitz getting so much play in this podcast?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Richard Weitz runs WME. Represents Tina Fey, Ricky Gervais, me. Now runs the whole damn company.
Me.
Me. That's so
Wait,
good.
Me.
That's so
Well,
good.
how am I supposed to?
He doesn't even, it's too.
He doesn't notice it.
Okay.
I know.
What?
It's second nature to him, dude.
What did it? What? I'm literally still don't notice it.
Me.
It's
What
just
should
really
I
good.
say?
This is
I
our
like
podcast.
that. I like that.
This is ours.
Okay, me.
If
So-
you need someone to sub in for you one day, I got the hot seat, bro. I could do this.
I know you could. We'll bring you guys back.
We'll bring you guys back. I could probably do your voice too, I think.
Do my voice.
Do my voice.
Well,
That's pretty good, actually.
That's pretty good, actually. I don't know.
it's just a vague.
A little Charlie Sheen thrown in there. Oh, actually.
He'd be good. Mel Gibson, you should get on.
Well, you got Mel. You sound like Mel to me.
A lot of people give me that. A lot of people say that I'm kind of have a Mel Gibson.
No,
vibe.
you know who he is Jim
You know who
Carrey.
said that to me?
Jim Carrey.
Really big. I mean, you drew that comparison because that's one of your heroes.
That's one of my.
But I was like, and you really have that vibe sometimes.
Yeah.
Do
I
the
do.
face. Do the
I
face.
do.
Show him
I-
the face.
Hello. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I've been doing that for a long time.
This is why video podcasting is the shit.
So where did these
Is
videos
this
go?
recorded?
Yes.
Where is this going?
Amy Poehler's. I feel like I see clips of that all the time.
No, you have to imagine. Nothing makes me happier than seeing podcasts that aren't mine
Well, Amy, you
every
celebrate. I'm sure
fucking where you look.
But I know, but we love Amy. You celebrate it.
I celebrate it. I 100% celebrate it.
I can't get
Every
comfortable.
time I see Amy Poehler, every time I turn around on anything right now on her podcast, it makes me ecstatic.
Well, I think it is the biggest podcast in the world, in fairness, but one of them. Joe Rogan's, I see, but that makes sense. You're not Joe
That's
Rogan.
the only one that I listen to.
He's great.
Yeah, like consistently.
He's great.
He's so good. He's really good.
He's just smart. He's really
fun to work.
smart.
You don't listen to Smartless?
Smartless is great.
I've heard that. Yeah.
They're funny as hell. Those guys
Or for shouting out
Ricky Gervais
podcasts
is
we
one
like.
too.
Who else?
His is good.
Who?
Ricky Gervais.
Hollywood Handbook, Sean's is great. I don't know if you ever listened to it. Sean Clemens and Hayes.
Oh, Sean Clemens is amazing.
They're so funny.
Hollywood Handbook.
That's my favorite, honestly.
Yeah, it's good.
What else? What else? What
Okay.
else?
Well, that was.
That's it, huh?
John Owen, you literally have your Zins sitting like right out in open view right now.
So does KJ.
But yours are open, which
Jesus.
is weird.
I give up.
I'm a little bit. I haven't had coffee in 4 days.
I know. Let's go get coffee. I'm
I'm-
dying.
I need to eat.
I'm dying. And let's go eat.
Where should we go?
I'm
Where should we
dying.
go?
Right next door. It's got a really good place right next door.
Really?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
we're going to eat. And maybe we'll run into Amy Poehler. She's a huge podcast star. And I'm sure, right?
God, you're jealous. You're green with jealous rage, man.
I love it for her. I don't like it for me. Does that make sense?
I love it for her, and I think it's funny for you. So
Okay. All right. This has been great. All right, let's go eat. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Literally, sponsored by Lowe's.